We're going to try this again. Welcome to Black Moon Goddess Intuition. I am Black Moon. This is the Black Moon Butterfly Effect. I will be doing the full moon in Libra reading for my, Tarotcast, energy forecast, however you want to call it, for my earth signs, my Capricorns, my Taurus, my Virgos. I did do a pre-shuffle. I only pulled one card, and I will be reading from the book. You guys got The Sky God, and it's all about your empowerment. It's all about having a little bit of fun, and it's also about being enthusiastic about what's happening. I'm also feeling like for my earth signs, you guys have been going through it lately. Things haven't been going the way you necessarily wanted them to, but it's like you're not giving up. Let's clear the energy. My energy. So it's all about not giving up, and it's all about having a little fun in the midst of it. Even though things aren't working out, or you feel like you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you don't have this, you don't have that. It's about not focusing on what you don't have, but focusing on what you do have, right? So we're going to get into that, and then we'll get into the actual reading. Sky God. It says it's about empowerment, kindness, and fun. The Divine Masculine offers you strength, protection, and resilience. Now might be a time of difficulty, but know that you have the inner fortitude to rise to the challenge. The Sky God fills you with a sense of empowerment and determination. He is known in the fable as the man in the moon, for he is the light that the moon reflects. He asks you to reflect on the direction of your own light and where you cast your energy. Are you giving too much energy to others and keeping none for yourself? Allow your kindness to shine, but be careful not to give out too much, or you could find yourself experiencing compassion fatigue. Be kind, be happy, and joyful with others, but remember to be kind to yourself most of all. You cannot help others if your own reserves are depleted. The energy of the Sky God is dynamic and playful, and this card indicates that a time of fun and frolic is at hand and much needed. So with this new moon full moon. With this full moon, I'm getting the energy like you need to let go and let God at this point. You don't need to be focused on what you don't have. You need to be focused on what you do have. You need to let go of the need to people please. You need to let go of the need to be in this energy like you have to be everything for everyone and leave nothing for yourself. That time is over. With this new moon, especially being in Libra, it's all about your relationships. It's all about your interpersonal relationships, your professional relationships, your partnerships, situationships if you're in them. But it's all about love, okay? The people that are closest to you are the ones that take the advantage of you the most. So you need to be mindful about where your boundaries are, where your boundaries are, if you are they lax, so on and so forth, okay? So we're going to get into the reading before I go on a long drawn out tangent and we'll be up here for an hour. I'm not trying to make it an hour, guys. And the energy that you're leaving behind, or the energy that you need to release during this full moon, is surrender to setting limits. What I was basically saying. It says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice experiencing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. What did I just say? I told y'all we're going to keep it pushing. I told y'all I don't need these cards for real, right? All right, so we're going to look at the energy that you're in at this moment in time and what's going to be coming towards you to help you during this full moon, what could be challenging you during this full moon, and what is the outcome of this full moon, okay? Whoa. Thank you, God, Source Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my guides. All praises be to the Most High. I thank you for these gifts. I thank you for this message. Give me a message that is clear, that is concise, and that is for the greatest and highest evolution and transformation of my earth signs, my Capricorns, my Taurus, my Virgos. Be with me and protect me throughout this message. Protect my earth signs throughout this month. Thank you. Shea. All right. We're going to get into it. Okay. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So, overall, for my earth signs, you are leaving the energy that you need to be releasing during this full moon, because again, the full moon is time of releasing. It's time to release the old, and so you can receive the new when it comes time for the new moon, right? So during the full moon season, you want to make sure that you write down what it is that you're trying to release. Make your moon water, take you a spiritual bath, charge your crystals. This is the time when the energy is high for cleansing, okay? You need to release that. You need to surrender to setting limits. You need to set boundaries, okay? With your personal relationships, your partnerships, even business, okay? So the energy that you're in during this full moon is emotions are running high. You got the super moon. Energy is running high. I'm kind of feeling like your emotions are getting the best of you in a lot of situations. You're feeling the pressure. You're feeling like, you know, how can I have fun when I have this, and this to do? But you also need to remember that, hey, all work and no play makes you a very, very dull boy or girl. You're going to be very unhappy. You're not going to be able to see the goodness in life. Even though things may seem not ideal right now, you have to understand that there are some good things happening. You still got a roof over your head. You're still able to pay your bills. You're still able to, you know, put gas in your car and go wherever you need to be. You woke up this morning. You're healthy. You're not bedridden. You know, there are people out here that have way less. So be appreciative for what you do have, and don't focus so much on what you don't have. And don't take on other people's problems. That's why another reason why I feel like the emotions are running high here. You're taking on other people's problems, and you're feeling like you don't have enough time in the day for your own problems. Think of your problems as challenges, not necessarily problems. They're challenges that you will overcome. They're challenges that are going to make you stronger for the struggle. Okay? The energy that's going to be helping you during this full moon is be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon sign. Okay? Cardinal moon. Libra is a cardinal sign. So therefore, it is the most aggressive. It is the most direct. It also has to do with being in this energy of uniting yourself with your higher good, your higher self, the higher energies and frequencies of the universe. Okay, this is also about your relationship with the universe. That is a relationship. Look at all of your relationships. Look at the role that you play in your relationships. Look at the roles that other people play in your relationships. Look at how you are in this energy of being able to say no. Like literally say no. Even though some of you are so used to being people pleasing and not having healthy boundaries, saying no feels like you're betraying yourself and you're betraying the person that you're telling no to. At the end of the day, by you saying no, you're empowering yourself. You're giving yourself freedom to do something that you want to do, even if that's nothing at all. Even if you want to just loaf around in your bed all day, you know, Netflix and chill by your dolo solo. Maybe you need that. Take a break. Take a break from relationships that are straining you, okay? Be bold and make the first move. That's going to assist you. Making the first move means saying no, means speaking up for yourself. It means letting people know that, hey, I got my own ish to deal with. I can't deal with yours right now. And that's okay. It's okay to say that, hey, I can't deal with you right now. I have to deal with me. You are first and foremost. So this is all about your relationship with yourself. So your relationship with yourself, your relationship with the universe, your relationship with your partner, your children, your family, your job. Think about all the relationships, all the connections that you have. And you want to bring balance, and you want to bring harmony to those relationships. Okay? All right? So also, what's going to be challenging you, or what may be causing an obstacle for you during this full moon is confidence. It says confidence is key to success. This is the new moon in Leo. So this is saying that you're going to have problems being confident in yourself. You're going to have problems having certainty. It's going to be an obstacle and a challenge for you to have this confidence to say no, to speak up for yourself, to lay out these boundaries that are needed, right? You're going to have some problems with that. You're going to have challenges, and it's going to probably make you feel like you're giving up. Right? You're going to feel like you're giving up, like you don't have the confidence to do this. You do have the confidence to do this. You have to do this for your own sanity, for your own mental, physical, and emotional, spiritual health. Again, you can't help anyone else if you are depleted. You can't allow people to continue to take and take and take, and you're not giving back to yourself. Okay? The energy that is going to be most prevalent in the outcome of this the new moon. It says a new start is coming. And what did I just say? You are releasing things so you can receive during the full moon. You can't receive anything during the full moon if you're still packed with baggage from the past. Okay? Whether it's last week, last month, yesterday, last year, 10 years ago. Be mindful that the energy of the new moon and the full moon lasts for 6 months. So it starts today, but the energy, the things that you are implementing, they will last up to 6 months. So you will continue to see things constantly unfolding. The moon cycles will, overlap, right? So you're letting things go this full moon. You're going to let things go the next full moon. But that 6 months is still in effect. So it's a rolling ball. It's evolving. And as you move through the months, you'll start to see, right? All right, so we're going to get some more for my beautiful earth signs. What else do we have for my earth signs? You know, you guys, usually I do like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is just going to be general for my earth signs, okay? Wherever you have this placement, use it effectively. All right, what else? Whoa. All right. For the energy that you need to be surrendering in this full moon, it says deliberated, discomfort. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have been feeling discomfort. You've been feeling uneasy. You've been feeling like, you know, things aren't working out the way you necessarily want them to. Things are feeling all tied up. Let me try and dim this light a little bit. Maybe that's better. No. Y'all. All right, we're gonna kick it like this. All right. Sorry if it's dark, y'all, but I want y'all to be able to see the imagery. This is like a doorway. There's a staircase, right? Things are being deliberately done. Things are happening in a deliberate manner. So this for me is letting me know that you got some people in your energy that are deliberately using you. They are deliberately taking advantage of your kindness. They are deliberately encroaching on your boundaries, right? So you need to set healthy boundaries, whether it's for your children or if you have adult children, definitely. If you have small children, then you need to learn how to have allotted time out for you, okay? Energy for the current energies are running high. Super full moon energy is running high. Okay, and we got Taurus. Cultivate. Emotions are running high. I'm feeling like this cultivate has to do with you being able to establish a routine, establish this energy, establishing a routine, basically. Sticking to your goals, sticking to your plans, sticking to your boundaries, sticking to the things that you say you're going to do, not being drawn in and emotionally manipulated or blackmailed by those people that are taking advantage of these lax boundaries that you have. When you start setting these boundaries, just be mindful, guys, okay? When you start setting these boundaries, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it because they're so used to you being so free and your borders being open. It's like you are a land, right? You are a country. You are a nation. You are a nation, right? And we all have boundaries. We have U.S. borders. We have the Mexico border. We have the Canadian border. We got borders, right? It's like your borders are wide open. So people just can come in freely, use up your energy, go back to their native land and use all your resources. It's like they're pillaging the resources of your land and taking it back to their land and not giving you anything in return. You dig? I hope that makes sense because that's what I saw. Okay? So it's like you are going to be able to cultivate a loving, stable place for you. Right? You're going to set these boundaries. You're going to be able to not be drawn in and have your emotions running high, running up your blood pressure, being worried, having anxiety, not being able to sleep, not being able to get things done for yourself because you're too busy doing for other people. That type of energy. And when I meditated on my earth signs, because at first I was like, oh, I'm going to do fire signs. Earth signs was like, no, And I heard peace. Be at peace. Be at peace with who you are. Be at peace with saying no. Be at peace with setting these boundaries. Have confidence that you are able to exact and will and cultivate this energy of confidence within yourself. This is confidence of speech, confidence within your environment, feeling comfortable and certain. Okay? What is the energy that is going to assist my earth signs during this full moon? What is the energy that's going to be assisting my earth signs during this full moon? It says, be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon sign. We are in a cardinal moon sign. Again, Libra is a cardinal air sign. What do we have here, please, Spirit? What do we have here, please, Spirit? Thank you. Mercury, messages. And we got the caduceus. We have the caduceus. A lot of people think that this is all about, and it's a winged serpent. This staff has wings. So it's like messages are coming through. Be bold in making the first move. This is all about your conversation. Mercury is all about conversation. It's all about messages. It's all about the message that you speak. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay? Don't let someone come in and tell you, hey, oh, you don't really feel like that, or try and convince you otherwise. No. Know your own mind. Okay? My earth signs, know your own mind. Meditation, I feel, is going to be very important. Meditate at least 10 times a day to begin with, up to 30 minutes if you have the time. But make sure you start using a meditative practice. We start your day with meditation, end your night with meditation. Before you go to bed and when you first wake up, be grateful for everything that you have. Be grateful for the good, bad, the ugly, or indifferent. This is for me, I'm getting like, you're speaking healing into your environment. You're speaking healing into yourself. You're speaking transformation into yourself and into your environment. Be bold and make the first move. Of course, these people that are taking advantage of your kindness and intruding on your borders, on your boundaries, are not going to make the first move. They're not going to come to you and be like, you know what? My earth sign, my Capricorn, my Taurus, my Virgo, I've been using and abusing your kindness for weakness. I have been intruding on your boundaries. I've been taking advantage of your time, your money, your skills, your everything, right? You got people that are coming in and asking to borrow money from you. You got people that are coming in and asking you to take them here, take them there. You got people that want you to sit there and listen to all of their problems. And what you don't realize is when you're listening to the other people's problems, you're filtering that in. It's all a vibration. So they're speaking, right? We speak, we have a tone. It's a frequency that's going into your subconscious mind. And guess what? You're taking on that energy too, on top of what you already have going on. Be careful who you speak to. Be careful the conversation that you have. Be careful about the information that you filter and you allow into your vessel. Okay? You have to understand, we are all antennas. We are all antennas. We are all frequency. We are all vibration. We operate on frequency and vibration. The frequency and vibrations that are causing anomalies in yours are this negativity that's coming in. Because if you got people always coming in you about their problems, guess what? All you're going to see is problems. You need to have this eye of I want to only receive goodness. I only want to receive peace. I want to only receive happiness. I only want to receive light. And you will soon see that your inner light will shine. You will have this confidence like the lion, right? You will have this confidence to speak your truth and be like, yo, I don't want to hear about your problems, nor do I care. And sometimes you have to be just like that. Because you have that friend, that family member, that coworker that always has a problem, that always has something to say, that always has nothing positive to say. Ixnay. X them out. Set healthy boundaries. Set limits. Set limits to your interaction with them. Set limits to the conversation that you have with them. Set limits. Be bold and make the first move and let them know, hey, I'm not willing to communicate like this. This is not how I want to communicate. This is not the common conversations I want to have. I'm in another space. I'm trying to keep positivity and peace in my atmosphere, not toxicity, negativity, and fear. Because that's basically what it is. Right? What do we have for these obstacles and challenges, please? What do we have for these obstacles and challenges? 14 breaks down to a 5, which is all about change. We got a 2 and we got a 2, which is all about duality and balance and harmony. So you have to find a healthy balance between, work, life, family, yourself. You have to make time for yourself, okay? And we got Saturn, structure. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be an obstacle. This is going to be something that you're going to have to overcome or leave behind during this full moon. Even though the full moon is a time to release, it all is also a time to realign and reconnect. Okay? So once you release all of this stuff, then you need to realign and reconnect. And in order to realign and reconnect, you need to have a structure. You need to have a way of doing things. You need to have a routine. You need to make it a routine. You need to make it a habit so that it becomes unconscious secondary autopilot for you to be like, I'm pumping the brakes on this. I love you, I care about you, whatever, what have you, but I'm putting the brakes on this. I can't have these conversations. I'm not going to have these conversations. I'm not going to allow this to infiltrate what I am cultivating here. Okay? Have the confidence enough within yourself. Have the certainty enough within yourself. Even if it's not accepted. If it's not accepted, that's even better because they're going to get on by their own. Right? You're not going to have to have that uncomfortable conversation and kick them out of your energy. Because once you set these boundaries, they're going to be like, oh, you acting brand new now. Oh, but just yesterday it was this. Yeah, today's a new day, my guy. Today is a new day. Today is a new day. So this is all about you empowering yourself. This full moon is about you setting boundaries, letting go of the need to people please, letting go of the need to be everything to everybody. You're not a Superman. You're not a Superwoman. You're not Captain Save-A-Ho. You're none of this. You are here for your own evolution. Yes, you're going to help people along the way, but you can't help someone that's always in that negative mind space. So the moral of the story is be careful of the company you keep. Be careful of the company you keep. Be careful of the conversations that you hold. Be careful of the words that you speak. Because when we speak, we are speaking spells on ourselves and on others. Okay? Be mindful. And what do we have for the outcome? New starts are coming. This is so uplifting for me because like I said, we are in this full moon. And you got 2 new moon cards here. You got the new moon in Leo, which for me is letting me know that this is signifying a new time of confidence, certainty, of being able to assert yourself. You don't necessarily have to be aggressive, but you do need to be assertive. Okay? Not passive aggressive. Don't let people get away with stuff. Don't let people think that it's okay for them to, belittle you and come to you and intrude on your time, ask you for money, borrow your stuff. Don't give it back. Take advantage of your kindness. Taking advantage of your time. Taking advantage of you, period. It's time to let that go. Okay, what do we have for the new moon? A new start is coming for the outcome of this full moon. So again, the outcome of this full moon will be in 6 months. what is this? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So this energy is going to be in effect until October. Okay? Fourth house home. A new, what did I say? And I love the purple here because this is telling me that your intuition is guiding you. You are being guided. There's more purple here. Okay? You're being intuitively guided to this message, to what you need to do, to what you need to say, to the person that you are becoming. You are being intuitively guided to this new beginning. Okay? Your fourth house, home. I'm seeing here that there are it's all about your love life, your love relationships, those closest to you. Okay? So this could be your family, this could be your partner, this could be, you know, people that are closest to you that are taking the most advantage of you. It's a new day. It's a new time. It's time to let that go. Okay? I am going to read from the book here for this one. We got 42, fourth house. Just to get some more information for you guys. Because I told y'all, I'm not an astrologer. My cousin is one, and I do go to her for advice. It says home. It says action. Come home and make it a sanctuary. Create a place to renew and to live an intimate, authentic life. Home is an emotional space more than a physical address, but both matter. In the practical realm, it may be time to renovate, recognize, and move in a physical realm, or to negotiate boundaries with a roommate. I put the book down. I told y'all, I don't need this for real. Like I said, this has to do with those things that are in your home. It's like, I just heard that people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So I feel like there are people in your environment, these are close personal relationships that are constantly throwing stones at you, and they live in a glass house, right? They have no room to talk or tell you how to live your life. Nobody can tell you how to live your life wrong, okay? If you're going to live your life, no mistakes are yours to make. No one can tell you how to do it. No one can tell you how to do it. And this goes for parents. This goes for elders in the family, those that think they know it all, that think they know you best and all this and that. They want to tell you how to live your life. No, it's not. This is not the energy for that. This is time to release all of that, okay? Set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries, my earth signs. And we literally have Taurus in the middle of the reading. So this is all about you cultivating a safe haven for you. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, intellectually. Okay? What else do we have for this? Let me surrender to setting down. I'm going to get the words right, y'all. This channel, boy. The channeling makes my words not right sometimes. Okay. What else do we have for this energy of release? What do they need to know? First quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. I love this. I love the blues. I love the atmosphere of it. And then I love the fact that they're becoming imbalanced here. They're doing a yogic pose. They're becoming balanced here. I feel like you need to release your blocks. Okay? This is whatever is blocking you from setting these boundaries. Like what narrative are you telling yourself as to why you haven't had these boundaries before? Why you've been so laxed in them? Is it because your fear of rejection? Is it because you feel that you're not enough? Is it because do you feel like you need the outside validation? Why have you not set these boundaries in place before? You know, or have you not noticed that you needed these boundaries before, and you just been going through the motions, and you're finding out like, hey, wait a minute. wait a minute, right? Be mindful. Release those things that are blocking you from being assertive, from being confident, from setting these boundaries, because obviously there's something that is not right, right? There's something that you have not been doing. There's something that is blocking you from being assertive. There's something that is blocking you from being in harmony. This is not harmony. When people just feel like they can intrude on your boundaries and they can just cross your borders, all come into your country, destroy it, ravish it, pillage the land, and then take they happy selves back to their homeland and use all of the goods that they've stolen from you. This is energy. This is time. This is love. This is compassion, right? There's more than currency than just money, right? They've used all of your natural resources up. They've taken it. They've pillaged your land. And they're taking it back to their country and they're using it for their own good. No worries about how you're going to recoup. Right? Okay. I hope y'all get me. All right. What else do we have here? Can you tell me about this cultivate and emotions are running high? You got to care more about yourself than you do about other people. And I know that may sound selfish and I know that may sound crude, but it's necessary. It's called self-love. And you must love yourself before anybody else will love and respect you. You have to love and respect yourself first. That means love and respect all of your natural resources. Okay? Think of yourself as a country, as a land with resources. You have resources, but they're not for everyone all the time. Okay, what else do we have here? We have last quarter moon in Scorpio. Check the move, y'all. Y'all dig? Check the move. We got the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks, right? Now we got the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Reveal what needs to be seen. This is going into that dark night of the soul. This is taking that energy that you have used to cultivate and reveal what needs to be seen. So if there's an energy of lack in your life and you're doing all of this to keep trying to prove yourself. You're trying to prove yourself to whoever. To that child self inside, to your mama, to your daddy, to your sister, to your brother, to whoever's been naysaying you. You're doing all of this to prove that, hey, no, I'm not this person. No, I can do this. No, I am every man. No, I am every woman. No, man. No. Understand that you need to do this for yourself. Do you see the water here? This water is choppy. This water is smooth. Because once you release the blockages, there's a full canal here of smooth sailing water. This is an ocean with the water crashing against the surface. Okay? This is your emotions running high. They're going to run high. You may cry. You may get angry. You may need to isolate. But do what you need to do, so that you can see what it is that needs to be seen within you that has kept you in this energy. Okay? You have to be honest with yourself in order to release it. You can't lie to yourself. You live with yourself all day. Okay? Messages, Mercury. Some of you need to be watching out for the energies for health. Okay? Somebody might be getting a message from a doctor or something like that. Whoa. Okay. What do we have here for the energy that is going to be assisting them? First quarter moon in Aries. We got 2 fire signs here. This is like igniting your passion, right? Understanding where your strength comes from, your empowerment comes from, okay? First quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. This is speaking your truth. Speaking your truth, right? Be bold and make the first move. That means speak your truth and hold on to it. Messages. Make sure that you're speaking with integrity. Make sure that you're speaking with compassion. But make sure that you are standing your ground. Step into your power. You know? Step into your power. Understand. Hold on, guys. Understand where your power comes from. Understand where your strength comes from. Understand that there is a time coming that all of this is going to make sense. All of this is going to pay off. You're going to have stability. You're going to have a transformation within your inner self. This is an inner transformation. And once we change on the inside, our reality changes on the outside. So once you are confident in stepping into your power and setting these boundaries and speaking your truth and relaying to folks that, hey, yo, I'm not that same person. You can't do this. You can't say this. You know what I mean? You got to set those limits, set those boundaries. And these are with your personal relationships. Like I said, I'm feeling like it's definitely people that are close to you. More so than strangers. But you need to protect yourself from strangers too, because they will encroach on your energy too. People see your light and they wanna bask in your sunlight. But you need a structure. Okay? All right. What could be new moon in Gemini? We got a lot of new moon energy here. So it's like you are receiving this energy. You're going to be receiving this energy of new beginnings, of confidence, of being able to think things through. It says new moon in Gemini, think it out. Think it through. This is that structure that I was talking about here with like I said, what's going to be conflicting with you is the confidence to speak your truth, the confidence to say no, the confidence to put yourself first, the confidence to set these boundaries, the confidence to recognize where your boundaries are laxed at, first of all, okay? You're going to have to look at it and think it through. And once you think it through, you'll be able to come up with a structure. You'll be able to cultivate your land, right? This tilling the soil of your land, right? We're land, right? Yeah, I did my analogy. Okay, great. With this new moon, there's mountains at the bottom. Like, things are rough. Things have been rough, but you're going to have to think it through. But there is also a path going through the mountaintops. There's a path going through the mountaintops. So once you think it through, once you sit in this air of confidence, once you begin to cultivate this energy of seeing what it is that you need to see within yourself that is causing these lax boundaries, you're going to be able to move into this energy of being able to receive the confidence, receive positive messages, receive balance and harmony, okay, within yourself and in your relationships. And if they don't respect it, tell them to kick rocks. You did? Tell them to kick rocks. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay if people leave. It's okay if they don't understand. That means their time with you is up. And that's okay. Sometimes people are not here to be here with you forever. People are here to teach you lessons, and you are to teach them lessons. You are to learn from each other, grow from one another, whether it's a good experience or a bad experience, or what is perceived as a negative experience. You know, you learn something from it, and you keep pushing. You don't allow it to stop you. One monkey don't stop no show. They leave, so what? There's another monkey to replace them. And if not, you'll get a more talented fleet. How about that? There's always more to gain than to lose when you speak your truth, when you set boundaries, when you don't allow people to dictate to you what it is that you feel. Because that's what this is. People are playing guilt trips. People are playing mind games. People are projecting things onto you. People are making you feel guilty. You know, all of that stuff. Let that go. Release it. Set boundaries up against that. Protect your energy. Protect your aura. What else do we have for my my earth signs. I got fire and air on the board, so it's like, yo. And then we got water with Scorpio. What else do we have for the outcome? For my earth signs, please. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. What have I been saying the whole time? I told y'all I don't need these cards for real. Y'all, let me tell you something. And there is the full moon, my guys. As beautiful and luminous as she is. Right on top of this new moon, right? Release your fears. Let them be dissolved. This is your emotional fears. Remember, your thoughts create emotions. Your emotions create actions. Your actions are what your reality is, right? Every step that you take creates another path in your reality. But all of that starts from a thought. And those thoughts create emotions. Those emotions is what trigger you to move to action, right? So you need to release your fears. Release all of that stuff that's been holding you back. The fear of rejection, the fear of abandonment, the fear of needing outside validation, right? The fear that no one's going to get you. The fear that you're going to be left out in the cold and abandoned and all alone. You're never alone. You're always surrounded and loved by the universe. God, Source, Spirit, all praises be to the Most High. Okay? You're never alone. Your ancestors are here. Your guardians are here. There are people on this planet in your real 3D reality that are here to support you. Know who they are and get rid of the rest. Face the fear of letting people go. You know, you're going to have to let some people go during this full moon. I'm just being honest. You're going to have to let some people go. You're going to have to let some thought processes go. You're going to have to let some emotions go. You're going to have to go through, it's like you're going through a detox. You need to go through a detox. And once you go through this spiritual detox, you're going to be able to set these boundaries, right? Set limitations on what people can and cannot do. Excuse me, guys. Okay? My earth signs. Detox. Take a spiritual bath. Go out, charge your crystals, make your moon water. When you make your moon water, take you a spiritual bath with it. Take you a shower first, then get in your spiritual bath, okay? Once you take your spiritual bath, then you air dry. Cover your head, cover your feet. Air dry. While you're air drying, meditate. Meditate on where your lax energy, where your lax boundaries are, where they need to be fortified. Think of it as a fort. This is your fort, right? You have to have boundaries around your fort. Maybe your south gate is lax and it needs repair. While you're air drying, go into this meditative state and create those boundaries and stick to them. Okay? All right, my earth signs. My earth signs. I'm going to pull one more from the Moon Magic, and we're going to be out this piece. One more from my earth signs. My Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos. We got Nightmare. There's a full moon on here, guys. The full moon, let go of your nightmares. Right? When I say nightmares, I'm not necessarily talking about night terrors when you go to sleep and you have nightmares. These are nightmares that you live every day. These fears that you have, they're nightmares. They're impeding on your growth. They're stopping you from having what it is that you want. Time for one, time for yourself, time to do the things that you want to do. Some of you feel like running around like a chicken with your head cut off, and it's not even your problems. Okay? I'll read a little bit from the book what that is about, and then I'm going to be out. Okay? Nightmare, fear, courage, overcoming. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Nightmares. These are the nightmares that you're living each and every day while you're waking, while you're sleeping, while you're thinking, while you're moving. Every time you think something that is negative and that triggers an emotion of fear, of doubt, of uncertainty, of obligation, unnecessary obligation. Let's just be clear here. That's a nightmare. You're going to need to overcome these. And I feel that you will, because a new start is coming. At the end of this full moon cycle, a new beginning is coming. Come the new moon, there's going to be something new in the air. You're going to be a changed individual. You're going to start to see changes in your reality. Okay? It says the creature of the darkest dreams, the nightmare, brings chilling visions to our sleep, leaving us anything but rested. Sleepwalking, night terrors, sleep paralysis, waking in a cold sweat. These are all tools she uses to get your attention. The nightmare knows that the best way to overcome a fear is to face it. The best place to face it down is in dreams, as we sleep safely in our beds. When this card comes up, it is suggesting that you take steps to face up to the things that frighten you, whether it's a phobia such as arachnophobia or an external fear such as loneliness or death. Explore where your fear comes from. Try to understand it in its origin within your psyche. What have I been saying? Okay. Ride the nightmare until you have tamed her wild spirit and rendered her powerless over you by facing down your fears one at a time. What did I say? While you're in that meditative state, after you take your cleansing bath and you're detoxing yourself, because when you're detoxing, remember, you're detoxing your aura, you're detoxing your mind, you're detoxing your spirit, you're detoxing your energy, you're also detoxing your physical body. So you're aligning and detoxing your chakras as well. Be mindful, be deliberate in what you're trying to release, okay? What you're detoxing, okay? Let's see. While it is impossible to live without any fear at all, it is possible to live fearlessly and face down those terrors as when they present themselves. Use dream spells for a better night's sleep. Next time a nightmare visits you, jump on her back and see where she takes you. Regard your dreams as teaching tools and don't be afraid of the dark. That is saying don't be afraid of the darkness that you feel. Don't be afraid that you're going to have to take this trip into the darkness. Do what you need to do, but be mindful and detox all that energy. This is the prime time. This is the full moon is tonight. Make sure you take into consideration everything. All things, whether it's people, places, things, or ideologies. I don't know your life. I don't know what area you need to fix. You do. You know that if you know what you need, okay? Moral of the story is set healthy boundaries and detox during this full moon. I love you, my earth signs. Be blessed. Peace.